Milan Girona, it ends 1-0. 3 fundamental points for Milan for il percorso in Champions League. They're now 5-2, 5 straight wins. Milan in the top 8, currently 6th. With a victory next week, they could possibly finish in the top 8, which would be fantastic, a fantastic result. Guys, Milan today came out to play, especially in the first half. Leao in the game early, created some chances early, but not just flowers for this Milan team. A bit of criticism, 2 things especially. One, why in the blue hell did you decide to start Emerson Royal if you're trying to sell him? What happens? After 4 minutes, he has to come out because he gets hurt. And now we have to pray and hope for a miracle that he's not seriously injured and that he can actually be sold this transfer session. To me, it makes no sense. You should have started Calabria. It's not that Emerson Royal is so much better than Calabria, to me, in my opinion. But hey, they decide to start him. He gets injured. And now if he's really, really injured, you're screwed. That being said, Milan, good first half, created a lot of occasions. We saw Reinders, we saw Leao, we saw Musa with 2, we saw Theo hit the post, we saw Musa hit the post. And that's the second criticism. You don't take your chances, you don't finalize up front. And then what happens? Magna has to make 2 big saves in the span of 5 minutes. If not, Girona would have been up 1-0. Girona, who so far this season hadn't won once away from Spain, who hadn't scored a goal besides a own goal from PSG. They hadn't scored a goal away from their home. And you today, not only did they almost score twice in the first half, they actually score a goal in the second half, but gets called back for a fuorigioco for about this much. But Milan need to be careful. They can't concede all this space on the counterattack. Like Milan has a lot of ball possession. They create some chances. They don't finalize. And then they get caught. They get caught on counterattacks. And we saw it a few times today. If it wasn't for Magna making some big saves, they would have been down, or at least Girona would have equalized. And Milan can't allow themselves to go down to these sort of teams. Milan need to play better and have a full 90 minutes, not only 45, a full 90 minutes. Because in the first half, they played well. They conceded a bit. In the second half, it was more... They tried to manage the game. They tried to manage the result. It could have bitten them in the butt because of the goal that was called back for fuorigioco, but millimetrico. Like, it was very, very close. And at the end, guys, it remains a bit like if it's not complete, like it's unfinished. Like Milan is missing something all the time. Morata, the poor guy gives his 100%. He comes back to help defense consistently. Like, I don't know how many times you see Morata come back, recuperate the ball. But we need to see him more up front. We need to see more balls crossed into the box. We need to see more goals. We're lacking. And we need somebody up front to come in and help on that side, right? Berassar, I found today, played a lot better. Fofana, Reinders played a good game. Pavlovic in the first half, so better in the second. Theo, lots of mistakes here and there. He needs to focus a bit more. Best player on the pitch with the saves he made was Magna. And then, of course, Leao. Leao with a fantastic goal. Completely took out the defender, beats the goalie. Like, he was into the game. You saw it today. Like, he was in it. I think it's his 3rd straight Champions League game with goals. I think it's 3rd of the competition. Like, he's back. He's slowly coming back into form. He's slowly getting into it. He has a smile back on his face. Conceição, it's working. Fonseca, fuori dal cazzo. But Milan is incomplete. And they always leave it hanging. Against better teams, we're going to get caught. Guys, let me know what you think right in the comments. Like and subscribe. Big victory for Milan. Could have been better overall, but definitely a better performance than against Juve. I guess baby steps, that's all we can hope for right now. But 3 fundamental points, and hopefully Milan will finish top 8 and avoid the next 2 head-to-head battles for the positions 9 to 24, something like that. So let's see what happens. Let me know what you think. Write in the comments, like and subscribe.